What's going on, guys? This is Vince with vshred.com, and today I'm going to be giving you guys 3 easy tips that will help you stay full all day long. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to be giving you guys 3 tips that are going to help you stay full all day throughout the day. If you guys have ever dieted, if you've ever followed any kind of meal plan and you are in what is known as a caloric deficit, and you're usually in a caloric deficit when you're trying to lose weight, when you're trying to lose body fat, when you're trying to make your body smaller, you have to burn more calories than what you consume. And that is what a caloric deficit means. And when you're in a caloric deficit, this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go into just a huge deficit where you're just basically starving yourself, because that's going to end up slowing your metabolism down. You want to go into a slight deficit, and you want to continuously adjust as you lose weight. But no matter if you're in a deficit, if you've ever dieted and you're just following a meal plan pretty strict, or even the 80-20 rule that I say 80% good, 20% relaxed, you're going to find yourself hungry throughout the day. Maybe it's in between meals, maybe it's before you go to bed, maybe it's right when you wake up, maybe it's right after you eat a meal and now you're like, I don't get to eat again for a couple of hours, how am I gonna last? So I want to give you guys 3 easy tips real quickly. The first one, you see this stuff in front of me. The first one is going to be related to these greens right here, and this might be a little obvious to some of you, but just stick with me. I got 2 more good ones after this. Vegetables are high in fiber. Vegetables are, not only are they high in fiber, but they're amazing for you. They're loaded in vitamins and minerals that are just going to do nothing but help your body and just help your overall health. But as I said, they are high in fiber. Also, and what fiber is basically, fiber is what makes you feel full. You have 2 things that really give you that feeling of satiation where you feel like you don't really need to eat. And one is fiber, and then the other is going to be these right here that I'll get into here in a second. But vegetables loaded in fiber, the other side of it is that they are very, very low in caloric density. When you guys are following a meal plan, or if you guys are following one of our meal plans, we don't even typically measure the amount of vegetables, or what I just recommend is not really limiting yourself on how many vegetables you eat, because you could eat broccoli, you could eat a ton of broccoli every single meal, and you are never going to get fat from eating a ton of broccoli. But when you are eating something like broccoli or asparagus or any kind of vegetable, you can pretty much eat as much as you want, and what it's going to do is fill you up, because you can eat a large volume of vegetables without increasing your caloric intake above what your maintenance level is, or what your numbers that you're just trying to hit are. So when you're able to eat this high volume of vegetables that are high in fiber, you are going to fill yourself up. So if you are following a meal plan right now, or if you're not and you're just trying to eat healthy and you're just trying to lose some weight on your own, start introducing vegetables into as many meals as you can and eat as many vegetables as you can. My recommendation would be find vegetables that you don't hate. A lot of people say, well, I hate vegetables. Yeah, well, everybody kind of doesn't like vegetables that much, but there are certain vegetables that you don't mind as much as others. For me, it's asparagus is my number 1, broccoli is my number 2. That's why I have both of these. But find a vegetable that you like, start eating it with every meal, and you're gonna start feeling more full from the meals that you're eating. Now, second tip is going to be start eating more fats. Yes, I just said start eating more fats. And if you guys are dieting and you don't have fats in your diet, you need to change that starting right now. Fats are largely responsible for how much fat you burn. They are the cornerstone behind vitamin and mineral absorption, and they're just good for providing your body with energy, just keeping you healthy. Without fat, you are going to struggle to lose weight forever. But aside from that, fats are what help satiate your body. They're what help satiate your stomach, because not only do fats control the hormone production in your body. You have two hormones that are responsible for either telling you that you are full or telling you that you are hungry. Leptin tells you that you are full. Ghrelin, on the other hand, tells you that you are hungry. When you eat fats, you have leptin that is released. When you don't eat fats, ghrelin is released, and that is what you call your hunger hormone, and that is why fats are going to help satiate you. On the other side of it, fiber, just like the vegetables have, healthy fats are typically going to be loaded in fiber. All these nuts right here, I got my pistachios, I got my sliced almonds. I throw these in my oats in the morning, and it just gives it a nice texture and just adds a nice serving of healthy fats to my oats. Trail mix, you can see this bag is pretty much empty. I snack on trail mix all the time whenever I am feeling hungry. Trail mix is my go-to because not only is it healthy fats, but it also has M&Ms in it. And I'm not even gonna sit here and say that milk chocolate M&Ms are good for you. They're not, but like I said, 80-20 rule. 80% of the time you should be on your diet. You should be on your grind. But 20% of the time, relax a little bit. Enjoy life. Nobody's gonna stick to this 100% all the time. Trail mix are a great way to incorporate that rule because you're gonna be getting a lot of good healthy fats, but then you're also going to get the craving that you're getting for sugar or chocolate. You're also going to get that from the M&Ms and trail mix. So like I said, my number 2 tip is introduce healthy fats to your diet throughout the day. The best times to eat healthy fats are gonna be right when you wake up to continue to prolong your fat burn that you just came. So when you're sleeping, that is when you burn the most fat. So when you wake up, you're just coming out of this long fat burning state, and you're going to prolong it by having a high fat, high protein meal first thing in the morning. So that's the best time, next best time, right before bed, so you can help kick your body into that fat burning state so that you can stay in that state all night long. So that's the second one. The third one is stop limiting your meals to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because not only is the typical breakfast, lunch, and dinner meal plan going to slow your metabolism down, it's going to make you end up losing muscle mass, and that's because of nutrient timing. Like protein, which is the most important macronutrient, it doesn't absorb in the body like carbs and fats do. So if you're not eating every, say, 3 to 4 hours, you're going to be going into what is known as a catabolic state, and you're going to be losing muscle. Whereas if you ate, let's say, every 3 to 4 hours, and instead of having these larger meals that your body can't even absorb, say every 6 hours, you're gonna get hungry in between those. You're not gonna be able to absorb the calories that you're eating. If you stopped doing that and you started cutting that time in half, you started eating, let's say, smaller meals every 3 hours, you're all of a sudden not going to you're not gonna have to wait so long for that next meal, and your body's gonna be able to absorb what you're eating. So not only are you going to help increase your metabolism, and your body's just going to be absorbing more nutrients consistently throughout the day, but you're not going to get as hungry, and it's going to be easier to wait until when your next meal is supposed to be versus waiting 3-4 more hours after you get hungry for your next meal. So if you guys are following that breakfast, lunch, dinner layout, I highly suggest changing that to, say, minimum 5 meals a day, 5 or 6 meals a day, eating every 3 to 4 hours, and that's gonna make a big difference on how full you are throughout the day because you're eating more often. So guys, try these 3 tips out. Let me know how it does for you. If you guys are wanting more information, more tips and tricks in the kitchen, what type of workouts you should be doing, what type of nutrition you should be following, I created a free body type quiz that matches you up. Basically, you answer a couple of questions about your body, what you're struggling with, what shape you're in, what your goals are, if you're trying to lose fat, if you're trying to put on muscle, if you are close to the body that you want but you just need to get that last layer of fat off. Whatever it is, we have a segment for you, and then at the end of that it kicks out a video with 3 more tips for your specific segment, and then recommends which of our 90-day programs that is right for you that I've personally written. So if you want to check that out, you can check it out by clicking the link in the description below this video. Other than that, if anything in this video helped you, found this useful at all, make sure you're clicking the thumbs up below. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, videos that you guys want me to make, leave them in the comment section. And then last but not least, make sure you are clicking that subscribe button down there. That way you're not missing out on the next video. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.